My dear students, I couldn't say good morning because it is not looking very good. And there is a breaking announcement coming in. Just look at this headlines. With the current situation of India-Pakistan war, Delhi government has cancelled the leaves of employees until further notice. My dear students, this is going to be crazy. And I did not even imagine that I will be ever in this particular situation. Just a day back, we were all together shooting videos. Yes, the entire NEET team was here. You have seen that during the paper analysis and everything. And suddenly, then Diksha ma'am got a call saying that the situation is very bad in Chandigarh, and most of the northern parts cities of our country are under attack. The situation is tense. There are blackouts everywhere. The air raid sirens have been sounded. Sirens have been sounded in many parts of the country, including Chandigarh. Airports have been closed, flights have been cancelled. Now, Diksha ma'am had to go back after a day or two, but the situation is so bad that she had to return immediately because of the tense war-like situation, and none of the flights are available. Imagine our teacher is not able to reach back home, and right now she is still flying. And there is no direct flight, guys. There is no direct connectivity. She has to go somewhere. I cannot reveal all the details. And then from there she has to go somewhere else, and then from there she has to take something else. Imagine the plight of a teacher, guys, and she being a girl, it's even more scary for her. So my dear students, let me tell you, right now there is a particular exam called as ICAI. That is your or rather ICAI is the body, and CA exam which is there for your commerce students and those students are who are in finance. That exam has been postponed because of the tense situation. Yesterday Pakistan has fired missiles targeting Indian cities. Yesterday, Pakistan has fired missiles, yes, targeting Indian cities, my dear students. And luckily, Indians were able to intercept these missiles before they landed. Some of these missiles and some of these projectiles have landed few kilometers outside the city. In fact, there are also visuals which showed these projectiles flying over the skies in the over the cities of Chandigarh, Jaisalmer, even lot of towns and villages in Jammu Kashmir. So they have not at least damaged any of the civilians or the domestic infrastructure as of now, whatever we know. But imagine the situation if it would have landed in some major city. It would have caused lot of damage, my dear students. And there is tremendous I would say force which is trying to get inside India. There is an infiltration bid which was happening yesterday night, which was foiled by our Indian army. And two of the jets of Pakistan have also entered Indian airspace, and I think they were shot down yesterday night by our air defense systems. So amidst all of this, there are blackouts happening in major cities, air raid sirens which are being sounded. There is also some brief disruption in internet or power or such basic things, so that the cities go completely dark during the night, or when the government or the army feels that there might be some rumors which might be spread, so they are stopping such false information to be spread across, because that can create panic. So at this point of time, what is the course of action? What will happen about J Advance? If you look at the J Advance center list, it's crazy. There are many cities in the north, right from Delhi, Gurgaon, Jammu, Srinagar, Leh. Then you also have border cities like Bikaner, Alwar, Ajmer, Udaipur, and then you also have Chandigarh, where the situation is tense. Imagine the students have to travel from different cities to the exam center. Flights are cancelled, airports are closed, railway stations are crowded, limited seats are there, and you cannot suddenly make your plans, because uh, people will be trying to get back to their home safely. The charges of the buses, etc., might go up. So at this point of time, it feels logical to wait for a day or two for the government officials or the test conducting bodies to tell us what is the next course of action for the exams, whether the exams will be postponed or not. Because if schools are closed, colleges are closed, government employees are asked to return to their duties to help them administer many things, like hospital beds are being made ready, or even the doctors and the nurses have been asked to report back in case you had planned leaves. Government officials leaves have been cancelled in many places. So if the situation is like this, there will be very few people, personnel, who can actually take care of the exams, or the logistics which is required for the examinations to be conducted smoothly. And at this point of time, when such a war like situation happens, you want every important strategic personnel to be on the war footing, so that in case of any eventuality or emergencies, we have our contingencies ready, we have our backups ready, and we can take care of the situation. So my dear students, at this point of time, what we need to wait and watch is what is the next course of action regarding the examinations. Results will be declared, don't worry about that. Results will not be hampered, results will declare on time, because that is a completely online process right now. Okay, it is not at all offline, at least for majority of the examinations. Once you have the OMRs ready, the OMRs just need to be scanned. That happens very quickly via computers. So results won't be postponed, some exams might be postponed, that also we need to wait and watch. But meanwhile, please remember this: do not stop studying for those exams, the backup exams. Like many of you might be giving IAT exam, ISER aptitude, some of you might be giving the NISER nest exam, or some of you might be giving some other backup options, which we have already made a video on this very channel of yours, the Vedantu NEET English. So please check it out. This is the #1 NEET English channel, my dear students. So make sure you are subscribed on the channel, you are liking this video, so that you get timely updates. And please check with your schools or your local authorities whether your school, college is open, and be very safe. Stay alert, keep your backups, your safety kit ready, especially if you are in the in a city or in a place which is close to the border. Stay alert, my dear students, and really stay safe. I really hope and pray that everyone in our country stays safe. And if our enemy targets our Indian Air Force, Navy, and the army is going to give a befitting reply to any such terrorists who are going to try and hamper the peace in our country. So Jai Hind, my dear students. Please stay vigilant and do not spread rumors. Whenever there are facts, we will come and give it to you. Okay. So bye bye. Take care. Have a great time.